Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Bulls offense will have the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Looking for a man. It's Wade. Fires to the tight end. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Wants to fire on second down. Blasted as he lets it go. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Got it in the middle. It's Battle. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. The Bulls are in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. The Bulls are in the red zone. They'll go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. Noses his way forward. Maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Bulls come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
Give the defense a lot of credit on that one. A little bit of bend, don't break here in the opening drive of the game. They gave up some yards. They were down inside their own red zone. But on that critical third down, phenomenal effort individually to win his one-on-one, get to the quarterback and bring him down to the ground and really try to take some air out of this offense.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So James Madison's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
The Dukes send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Bulls headed quickly to the line. Let's take a minute to talk about the big picture for Buffalo. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
The whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And listen, the quarterback drops back. He's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Looking to throw on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Johnston. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Dukes are marching down the field. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Might as well stick with him. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Wants to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. He's going for the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, James Madison.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. The Bulls in the hurry-up.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run and get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Wade. Immediately fires to the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. To the air on first down. Flips it out to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes a catch at the 15. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And the Bulls are threatening on first and goal. Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. They march 79 yards on the drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll run the counter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass on 2nd down. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. He's got his man. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. It's complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. The give from the gun. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that's going to give us a tie ball game here in the 1st.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Back to throw, it's Wade. Fires to the right. It's complete. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game. But finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Bringing it back. He's touchdown Dukes. The defense does the work itself with the pick 6.
Doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. And he picks up enough for the 1st down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the 1st quarter. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Wade. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's a big stride inside the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. From the gun, looking for a man. Rushes on him. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Got his man out of the backfield. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, and the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The Dukes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll be brought down. And the Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Now on the return. He gets a block. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Out of the gun, the running back has it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Bulls want to crank the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The throw to the outside is complete. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Wade. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. from the red zone, looking for a space. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. To the air on second down. Gets open down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's battle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. Never a doubt. That brings them to within one.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. So now it's second and long. Running to the left. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Throws to the wideout. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces the fourth down. The Dukes line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Quarterback on the keeper. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Bulls will hustle to the line.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Wade. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his big tight end. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Bulls trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying to bull his way in. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. He'll do it himself. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Second down coming up. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Dumps it to the back. Quick strike complete. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And the Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. The RPO, it's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Trying play action. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's going to run it. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense got it. They're on the run. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around. He's going to make plays, and when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble, and recovering? A great job by the defense continuing to chase that QB.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive.
There he goes. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. A first down run on the doorstep. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Scanning the field, it's Wade. Big guy smells it, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Cantrell. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires left. He's got an open man. He's loose. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. He's looking to throw. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, James Madison. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking to throw, it's Wade. Gets it out fast. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. Looking downfield on first down. He's got him. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Second down, he'll throw it. Got a man. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Bulls with the 1st and 10. Working that wide receiver screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. He's got it down the middle. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And the Bulls will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Starting this third quarter on the ground. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. They feed him again. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Dukes will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He's got it. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Off the play fake on first down. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. The Bulls racing to the line in a hurry-up. Off play action. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Wade. He's got it. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw again. Firing to the end zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Battle. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. And the Bulls have pushed it inside the 20. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Working the middle. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo!
The best running backs are the guys that can just snip out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? And the Dukes look to keep this drive humming. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Just feeds the running back. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. The Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Find some fresh air. Quick step and go. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Trying to get rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. The give to the back. Oh, better look out! Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Bulls moving quickly to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's complete to the right. Turning it on! All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Quick tempo here for the offense.
Well, we knew this quarterback could put up some monster numbers. He is putting on a clinic in this game. He now has over 400 yards passing.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Bulls really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Wade. Makes the grab. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
The play action fake. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. And the Dukes can really attack on this second and short. Now the play fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. The Dukes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And the Dukes decide to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to throw, it's Wade. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock him free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
Pulls and fires complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Dukes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. But will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. And the Dukes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the run, it's Gandy. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He's got it! How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dukes!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. 34. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Dropping back, it's Wade. Makes the grab down the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll run play action. Spits it out to the back. Found a seam. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And go back to work in the final period of this one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Bulls want to move quickly.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And talking to coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, when you got a lead in this football game, you're going to keep hammering away with your best player.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Bulls will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take and pick off. What a play to set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Pass interference, defense.
And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Johnston. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Dukes are rolling down the field. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move to keep running.
That's what's so great about these QB runs. They just chip away at the defense. And as this game goes on, these little QB runs, they're going to help keep 3rd downs manageable for this offense.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on 3rd down. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Steps away to find some room. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown would be even better. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Barrels ahead.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run.
Touchdown, James Madison. They move on top here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking on big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Buffalo, 36.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Finding open areas. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football, but deep in.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The inside handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Under fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Grabbed over the middle. It's Madden. He's knocked down at the 33, and that's short of the line to gain. And let's see what they do on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Running behind that left side. Got room to work. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. And the Bulls had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. Trying to bully their way in. Touchdown, Buffalo. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And that's a really nice physical run. This is a team that prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage. And here we are in the 4th quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired. And a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line, taking the lead with that touchdown.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. Looking to throw, it's Wade. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the cushion is now 3. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring. Feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it.
Well, you can afford to be a little bit late as a quarterback when you're throwing curl routes into zone coverage when you've got an arm like that. This dude's got a cannon.
Makes the grab on the left. There he goes. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
And the Dukes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Rides the back on the option to give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Hands it off. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Back to pass, it's Wade. A shot for the end zone. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it.
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. To shoot, quick toss to the right. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The Dukes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air on first down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Wants to go up top on first down. Got the back over the middle. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Unleashes one deep. And this is caught for a touchdown, so hold on just a minute. We might have a finish here.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.